Hey, here we are. Hold on, wait. There we go. Here we are. We are so bad. I need to close this window. Okay. All right. We're here with You Already Know. Introduce yourself. I'm 2 decades old. Guns. A Texan's wet dream. It do be like this. So what we have here, we have the AK, we have the 74U, the AUG, the Desert Eagle, Dragonov. I'm assuming is the AK-0203, a Glock. Not sure what model because if you go to the website, there are like shit ton of models. And then there's the M90 machine gun, generic sniper rifle, I guess. Because I can't really even describe it from here. Remington 800. Let's see. No, 800 is a shotgun. No. Let me see. Remington bolt action rifle meme. What? Oh, I know that meme. I know this meme. Now, on the third day, God created the Remington bolt action rifle so that man could fight the dinosaurs. Remington 700. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, so I actually also had a plan that we were gonna do a tier list of the Crimson episodes of each and every single one of them. We should do that sometime. Okay, and then we're gonna get started. I wish this had a proper dark mode, so that way I could fucking my eyes free. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started off the AK. My beloved, literally the Sisyphus, like literally the AK platform is a Sisyphus, and the stone that is pushing up the hill is Russia. Dude, they cemented. They had put like they had put an AK down in like cement. Like they had a bucket full of cement and they put the barrel in there, and then they shot it and it still fucking broke through the cement. You split it in two, and it still worked fine. I think post and World War II. 1959. It was made in 1959. Yeah. So post World War II. A platform so reliable that it's carrying an entire nation. Like yeah, like that. I mean, you got like there's not as many variants of an AK as there is a Glock because Glock has like hundreds of them. Yeah, I mean, you can get yourself. Let me check the Glock website. Let me.
Besides all that, I think me and we already know where this is easy.
It's got to go in S tier. It's proven.
It's got to.
It's got to go in S tier. Okay, now the Drake. Now the gun favorited by gangsters and rappers who have probably never even fired a gun. The Draco, or the AK-74U.
I mean, let's be real. If realistically, the gun with its use, with the stock line, like completely everything, just intact. It's okay. It's just a shorter carbine, or what is it?
It's a shorter barrel length.
Yeah, shorter barrel length of an egg. It would do you so much justice to keep the fucking stock on. But apparently, I don't really know what the people said. Maybe it makes it cheaper, but it makes it like 1,000 times worse. Where they just take the stock off, and guess what? The thing's like flying out of your hand, firing more bullets. So
And the range isn't that really good. I mean, technically speaking, the 74U can be considered an SMG. I don't know what the logic behind that is. Even the AUG is considered an SMG.
it it's kind of like a weird gray area with some weapons or some SMGs where like some SMGs are in a rifle caliber. That's not what it is, but are considered an SMG. But then there are some, you know, some rifles that are in. I can't think of the words of that. So SMGs, rifle caliber bullets, but then there are rifles or assault rifles with subcaliber bullets that are considered assault rifles. It's weird. It's there's no real like say you can cut the thing kind of definition of what makes what is it.
What makes an SMG or
You just commonly know that if it's a subcaliber bullet, if it's a subcaliber bullet, it's a machine gun. If it's a rifle caliber bullet, it's a air gun.
like here's another fun fact: the AUG is originally chambered in 9 millimeter.
That's interesting.
I guess that's why technically it's considered a submachine gun, even though it looks nothing like a submachine gun.
A submachine gun. There's nothing sub about them all.
Yeah, but like with the 74U's got going for it is that whatever is close to you will not be standing there if you're using it. If you have a stock, then it's pretty, I guess, good.
Yeah, it'll turn anything in front of you into a stretcher. If you can put that thing in front of you, it'll just
Yeah. So where would we place it?
I place it at comfortably like it. At the end of the day,
It's
it's
still,
still a good weapon. But like with so many common applications of it, it just makes it worth it.
yeah. Like it literally, like when people see Draco, they go, like it exists.
It's like it's like an awkward cousin in a family reunion. Like it's still family, bro. Uncle Brian will always retain the family.
You'd be like, hey. Okay, now we got the AUG. Now we got the AUG, which is, I believe, British. British. Hold on, let me see who made the AUG.
Rifles in America have some rifles.
We haven't even got to the bread and butter yet. I don't even think there's any like ones that look terrible in here.
It's
In this
Australian.
one, it's Australian.
Yeah.
Okay, well this one's it's it says German, oh, Austrian. Oh, Austrian. I thought you said Australian. It's okay. So it's chambered in 5.56. It was made in. It was it's chambered in 5.56 NATO, designed in the 1960s by Steyr. I'm not even gonna attempt to read that. And now manufactured by Steyr Arms. And it's a bullpup assault rifle carbine. It could even be a light machine gun. And it also says here AUG. It also says submachine gun AUG 9 millimeter. Also can be chambered in 40 caliber.
Now, normally bullpup bullets are kind of like a weird stigma amongst like anybody who has experience with use. And that can be true, but it it's pretty well. And the actual mechanics
the foregrip can actually be folded inwards to make an actual like a normal. I guess you could say normal forend. Yeah, and the thing I like.
Say same thing like Crazy Horse, aka Horse, that maybe not, but it's still
Yeah, the thing I like about bullpup designs is that they're a lot more accessible when you want to like reload. Like with a normal rifle, you would have to reach your hand inwards like towards like the middle, which I guess it's not really that awkward to do it. But when you have it with the bullpup, you just tilt it upward, and the magazine's right there, like comfortably. I guess you could take it out and such like that, and plus there's like a slightly bigger, better range, longer barrel for it, rather than the standard one. Like, because if you were to like compare like put the say the M4 and a bullpup rifle next to each other, you would be like, oh, the magazine's back here, so the charging handle and the chamber's right here. That would give you a longer range, a longer barrel, and so that's kind of an advantage a bullpup has. And like you said, it's a thing that people you either love or you hate it. The bullpup platform. By the way, there is a bullpup AK. They should look that up. Hold on.
so I'm either going to a normal or a
Oh, good God. Okay, so I think this is a cursed version, but the I think it's this is an that is that is not that is not cool looking at all. This is also terrible.
It looks like some Fallout weapon. It's like held together by Lego bricks.
Look at this. Oh,
So yeah, that's what is that?
it's hit or miss. Oh, wait, it's called a Grosside, I believe. The actual bullpup one. This does not look right. Now let me show you the Tavor.
You know but like
Yeah.
that's what the
Now this is a Tavor. This looks right. This is what we mean by hit or miss. It looks a lot. It looks even better in this color. The grayish black and flat dark earth. Okay, so let's see here. All right. So where would we place it? The AUG. At A. I think it's also I think if I recall correctly it's 3 round burst as well. Select fire, yeah. I mean, if bonus points for me if it's not just locked locked in full auto. I'm pretty sure a gun would be pretty stupid to only include full auto. Okay, now Desert Eagle. This one, this one kind of has a kind of hot take from me, but I'll let you go first. Wait, we gotta pull up the specifications. Big as fuck. The home intruder seeing me reach for the 50 action Deagle Express. Deagle. The ops won't be there anymore. It'll be turned into a fine red mist. Now, it was made by who made Magnum Research, and Magnum Research is the U.S. one, I believe, the one in the United States, and Israeli Military Industries is the one who made it in Israel. 50 Action Express. 50 Action Express. It can also fire 357 Magnum, 44 and 44 Magnum. But let's be honest, you're kind of a pussy if you're not getting it in 50 AE. This kind of has to be in 50 AE. Yeah, and oh, there's other calibers that can do it. 44 Magnum, 44 Corbon. I've never heard of that one. 41 Magnum. That's really it. It's single action, and it can hold 9 rounds if it's 357, 8 rounds in 41 and 44, and 7 rounds if it's using the 50 AE, 44 Carbon, or 429 DE. And I have no idea what that caliber is, but my little hot take with this gun is that I really do like it. Would I use it? Like, would I carry it, holster? Would I holster it? Not really, because, well, first off, it's a really big pistol. It's like literally like you have to hold it a very specific way, or else it could like dislocate your wrist when you fire it. Because basically, just think of it like you're shooting a mini version of a 50 caliber in your hand, and 50 AE is very basically 50 AE is going to ignore anything that's in front of whatever gets in its way. So that's where the joke comes from, where 50 the Desert Eagle will take out your enemy behind like 3 fridges, because like nothing is stopping 50 AE. Nothing is. That's why like there's a really big. You're holding a mini sniper rifle, exactly, and and like like I said, like it's very very impractical, but it exists. It's there. Thank God it is there, right? And like and the only thing is that it has a lot of over penetration, like risks, like versus I say a 9 millimeter. I say a 9 millimeter. I know those are like two way different things to compare, but like a 9 millimeter will probably lose most of its inertia when it enters a target. But 50 caliber AE, it will just keep going. It will not give two shits about whatever's in front of it. So like in terms of it, I feel like I would place it at an A, solely because it's iconic, and although it's impractical, it's still pretty much a meme of a gun. Everybody knows what it is. You've seen it. You'll immediately recognize it. Now the SVD, is that the full name? SVD Dragunov, I think. I need to look at the Dragunov caliber. 7.62 by 54. Yeah, basically, it's a sniper rifle that is that is, you guessed it, based on an AK platform, but with marksman and sniping in mind. It's only locked to semi-auto, which makes sense. It's a sniper. It's a marksman rifle and sniper rifle, and you'll usually see it with a scope on it, and such. It's with a little eye cup on it, so that way you don't get a scope bite from it. And I think it has a standard round capacity of 15 rounds or something. It has a really long barrel. Yeah, it has a really long barrel, and you can compare it to the barrel of a AK. It's a lot more longer. It's a lot more longer, and the stock is also makes it immediately recognizable, aside from the platform it's based on. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it feels like it's trying to build but it does one way. It also does another thing.
Oh no, they're only locked to semi-auto. Yeah, so like they're really, like like this is really for this is basically that every standard gun in this country, for example, this would be like AK, but the guys are way the hell over there. Yeah, and such. Yeah, so like, does it look good? It looks pretty good. I mean, when you look at it immediately, you go, "Oh, AK." Just like everything else. Yeah. think that would be appropriate too, and such.
Like, I'm curious. I think just from the it does have certain information on AK one and AK one.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say one
yeah. And this is, I believe, the AK-203. They did not really pick a good image for this one, but basically this is modern. This is a modern AK with a. I believe the dust cover also has a Picatinny rail on top of it. Basically, basically, they were like, okay, guys, how can we make this look more modern? It's like, I introduced to you Picatinny rails.
Yeah, that's really it.
That's really all you need just to make to make anything look tactical. Just put Picatinny rails on it.
I probably would have a just for that.
Yeah, like you can put a sight on it. I mean, on the original AK, there's a mount on the side. It's like a dovetail mount, which like kind of. Let me show you. Let me show the stream what it is. Dovetail mount. A dovetail mount is let me see. Dovetail mount goes on is right here on this AliExpress. So this is like a dove. This is a mount right here, right there, and this one right here would be. This is what you would need to put it like to put stuff on the AK and stuff like that. Since like it's a pretty old. Since the AKM and stuff that's based on the older AKM is kind of technically is still like really old, like really old and such. But like this is what you would need to put a scope or a sight or on anything and such. This is a better example of that. It basically, let me look at the 203. T203. This is the AK-203. See right here. This is. I love the polymer mix between the polymer mix basically and the black as well. The dust cover has another rail in it, which basically doesn't need which eliminates even needing a dovetail mount on it. Yeah, you got it on there. A grip.
I would say Vietnam, but we're not in the 1700s.
It's and you can also put a foregrip like this right here. Yeah, even right here as well. I think you can also put another mount on here as well, something like that, And you can also. This is also one of those ones that allows a buffer tube. So you can put a Magpul stock on there, and such like that. The thing I really don't like about the AKs, honestly, is the grips. The grips are fine. The grips are okay. It's a pistol grip, but like it's not completely a pistol grip. Let me show you the AR-15's pistol grip. So you see that right here? I would much rather prefer this over the original AK, the original AK's grip. Yeah, but the thing is, I understand why it wouldn't really do it because like this is kind of asymmetrical. It wouldn't. The other one kind of fits flush. You know what I mean? So like, where would we put this? We probably put this in the S because it has Picatinny rails. And an A.
Yeah, because like, it has the customability. Well, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and for the original AK, what they would do is they would make special forends out of wood. So that's where you would. That's why some AKs would have like a little wooden grip that were actually like fixed on there and such and everything. But I'm a really big fan of polymer black and such like that. Like wood furnitures, I really like them, but they have to be utilized well. I mean, you don't want to have the NCR service rifle, which looks pretty nice by the way, but you don't want to have the ADAR, which is which is I think a copy of the M15 of the M4. This is the ADAR.
That is interesting.
It's for civilians in Russia.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a weird mix between like an SBS, Dragunov, and AK.
And and an M4, yeah. Like you can see it right here. They were still insistent on not using a standard traditional pistol grip. They're like, Now let me show you the NCR rifle. The NCR rifle is like a perfect mix of wood furnishers. I think there was an okay. This is like the nicest way to how it can look.
That looks. It's like that's just cursed.
It is cursed. Now, if the wood stock was just wood and this was polymer, that would be all right. Okay, but this is polymer. This is wood. Now when a when now when now when a like now when this guy holds it, now it looks badass. Like it needs this guy to hold it in order to look. It needs this guy to be validated. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny how in Fallout, because like the game is taken like place in like they have a '50s vibe in throughout all throughout them, but they have the M16. So like I'm pretty sure along that time there was this guy's like, hey guys, we should switch to another rifle. It's like, eh. All right, now we got Glock, any type of Glock. Now let me show you if there's anybody in chat that is. It's five. It's five, I believe, like five. Okay. Now, who the hell was this woman right here? Okay. No, show me all the pistols. Now, let me show you all the Glocks that they have here. So here's a good example of this. This is 17. This is also 17. This is 17. 17 Gen 4. 17 Gen 5. Okay, so I'm gonna shrink the page. Oh, I can't shrink the page down. This is fucking stupid. Okay, so this is for goodness sake, we'll just filter out the ones that are only for civilians and such. I can't filter it out. Okay, that's just all right. Okay, now this is the Glocks. We're gonna literally go over all the Glocks. So we have time for this. Trust me. We have the Glock 17. We got the Glock 17 Gen 4. Yes. We got the Glock 17. Glock 17 Gen 4 MOS, which I think comes with the sights. I'm not even sure, but who cares, alright? And then we got the Glock 17 Gen 5, the Glock 17 Gen 5 MOS, the Glock 17L, which is, look how long that barrel is, look. Obscenely. Yeah, it gives off kind of a slightly cursed. And then you got the Glock 17L Gen 5 MOS, like, you got the Glock 19. Got the Glock 19 Gen 4. Glock 19 Gen 4 MOS. Glock 19 Gen 5. Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS. The Glock 19X, I have this one in airsoft form. I really like it. Now, this actually looks pretty nice. The Glock 19X, I believe, only comes in desert, like FDE, and it does look really suited. It does really suit it. And such. 19X, I believe the X means like it can be any caliber or something. I don't know. Then you got the Glock 26, which is I'm gonna say it out loud. I hate subcompact pistols. I'm just saying that like that. I hate subcompact. Look how uncomfortable this looks to hold. I mean, yeah, sure, it's very concealable, very, very concealable, right? But imagine if you're just like going out there, just to shoot it. Like with subcompact pistols, when I fired one, I felt like I was holding it wrong. You know what I mean? Because I kind of have medium-sized hands, right? Now, just imagine if there was one guy with beefy hands, right? He would not be able to comfortably hold this. If like a toy gun. Yeah, and then the Glock 26, Glock 26 Gen 4. I think for some reason these two look a bit smaller. Or I might be, or I may be tripping. And then you got the Glock 26 Gen 5, the Glock 26 Gen 5 MOS, Glock 34, which is competition and such. Got the law enforcement only Glock 34 Gen 4 competition, Glock 34 Gen 4 MOS, Glock 34 Gen 5 MOS, Glock 43, Glock 43X Black, Glock 43X MOS, Glock 45, which does not fire 45 auto, Glock 45 MOS, Glock 48 Black, Glock 48 MOS, Glock 47 MOS, Glock 17 Gen 4 Cut, which I'm not really sure what the whole point of this is. I guess it's to show the moving parts and such like that. And such, if you ask me, this looks alright, but just wait till we get to this one. Look at that. And then you got the Glock 17P, which I think this is a training one. Let me see it. Proper grip loading and unloading sight alignments, trigger squeeze, and disassembling all part of a shooting change. The Glock class eliminate dangerous scenarios during. Oh yes, for training. It doesn't fire anything. It's incapable of firing. And then you got the Glock 19 Gen 4 cut. You got the Glock 26 cut. What is the purpose of these cut ones? Yeah, they're supposed to show internals. Yeah. Yeah, like this is wait, that's standard? It says standard, how much rounds would it hold? Now, yeah, but the point of these is to show how how simple it works, the mechanisms and everything. But I'm pretty sure there's some shitter out there in bumfuck, not California, I'm pretty sure this is considered automatic in California. Now, there's Glock 44, which I like this one because it's in 22 long rifle. Once you start with perfection, new caliber experience, 22 long rifle. Now 10, are you kidding me? 10? I'm pretty sure it's pretty thin though. Yo bro, it's fucking trapping out right now. Okay, so let's see here. Now we got 40 Smith & Wesson, which is a kind of an obsolete round, which is because it's basically the same compared to a to a 9mm. Oh hey Rosh Hack, welcome. Glock moment, me when the G locks. Now you got the Glock 22 Gen 5, Glock 22 Gen 5 MOS, Glock 23 Gen 5, Glock 23. I'm pretty sure this is what somebody. Yeah, just like this is a paid advert. It's like this is not sponsored, but please sponsor us. If only we were sponsored, then we would have videos of us firing every single Glock. It's like just imagine, just like I make a video in the future called shooting every single Glock known to man. And then you've got the I hope one day the Glock 22, the Glock 22 Gen 4, Glock 23, Glock 23 Gen 4, Glock 24, Glock 27 subcompact, Glock 27 Gen 4. I'm just gonna skip the law enforcement ones because those are honestly, I mean, technically I can't get my hands on those. And then you got the Glock 22 P, and then you got what is this? Looks like the pretty. Let me see here. It's the same thing as the other one, that other purple one. I mean that purple one, that orange one where it can't fire. And look, if you look at the barrel right here. Oh, it's 3D. It's a 3D model. Hey, what's up? So like you can't fire out of this thing. I'm pretty sure if somebody was ingenious enough, they would probably make it to be fireable. Oh, we should also check out the cut one. This is a cut. Let's see how it looks when you're.
Why is it tweaking?
I think this is pretty nice. I think Glock should make a model that just like shows you the thing and just spare all this crap right here. Like, you know, just so you can quickly look at it. And such that, again, you got 10mm auto. Basically, almost the same thing. That looks like a very longer barrel. Look at that. Imagine you pull up to the function and they see you with the big Glock.
The big G-Log
Real. Wait, we should see how thin that 22 long rifle one was. Pretty sure it should be pretty thin. It's literally the same size. Yeah. Yeah, look. It's basically the same size compared to other Glocks, but the magazine capacity is 10. And 22 long rifle's a pretty small size, anyways. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Where's the? Oh wait, 380, 357. Yeah, people. Yup, everybody. Glocks can fire 357. Yeah, it's just like imagine you pulling up like, what? You got the 9? No, I got the 357. 357 Glock. 357 Sig. Man, these look like the model guns that Academy would have back in the day. Yeah, I wonder why the training ones would also be locked behind there. But that's basically it for that one. Now, Glock is really well recognized immediately by literally everybody. I'm pretty sure when I was born I knew what a Glock was. Yeah, it was made by Glock, which used to be a shower curtain company, by the way. Um, yeah, they used to only make shower curtains, and then there was some guy went like, "Hey guys, we should make guns," and then the guy's like, why not?" And then they accidentally ended up making one of the most reliable firearms to ever grace Earth. Hold on, I think Glock also had something to do with horses. I'm probably tripping. Oh yeah, Glock also has something to do. No, look at them highlighted. What's funnier is the page is not secure. Ordering Glock horsing. So not only do they make shower curtains, they're a horse. They like horses as well. Glock keeps breaking my expectations. Never let him know. Never let him know your next move. The G-Lock supremacy. Let's go based. Now Glocks. I feel you know how we were reading all those Glock models. That's basically what would happen if you asked, "Hey, what type of Glock should I get?" And the guy just brings you out a whole like Red Dead Redemption 2 sized catalog of stuff to look at. Yeah, it's like go ahead. It's like sure. It's like what's this one? Oh, that one's a 10 millimeter. What's that one? Oh, that one's a 357. You got a normal one? It's like, well, I got 17 versions. It's like I got 17 versions of the Glock 17. I got 17. Yeah, they got 40. I believe they had 45. Yeah. Now, what would you what are your pros and cons about Glock? Are there any cons about it? It's kind of overrated. They just be making Glocks and make Glocks. He was like, "This is a Glock 17. This is a Glock 17. X models. Like, how can you tell?" It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that 22 model. If somebody had shown it to me, I would have thought it was 9 millimeter unless I had specifically looked at the left side of it and saw the model and saw the caliber. Because like literally they look the same. There's not like that much differences. Like some other companies really like porting over their classic 9 millimeter guns. I think the P320. I think that's one that I shot before. P3. Oh, I think it was this one. It was This one was yeah, it was this one. I shot it and it was in 2 mil. It was in 22 long rifle. Now this one looks like it is. I think its original is 9 millimeter, but it's also in 22. Yeah, and it's I think in use by the military right now. So yeah, but it goes in an A tier because it's honestly pretty high. It's a pretty yeah.
You can kill still combat if there's civil class spaghetti sauce.
You know what? Okay, now we got the first machine gun. Now I've never fired a machine gun. I'm pretty sure you have never even fired one either. No, I mean, and now the M90. M90. Oh no, this is not the pig. Is that one the pig? I can't really even tell immediately. That's the pig machine gun, right? The M60 is called, I believe, the M60. I can't really even tell, honestly. I don't think it's the M60 because it looks very different in these photos. Is that Hickok 45? M249? Let's look that up. M249. Yeah, M249. It's that one. It's this one. Now, it was made by FN. It's Belgian. Because as Americans, we really like to fire guns that weren't made by us because for some reason they're really good at making guns sometimes. I mean, Glock is Austrian. Glock is Austrian. Beretta is Italian. Yeah. Like German engineering, I have no idea what's going on, but it's working. Yeah. Now I can't really elaborate on a machine gun because I've never fired a machine gun. You can own one, yes. I'm pretty sure the ATF will make you jump through like 40 hula hoops and play Russian roulette just to be able to buy one. Yeah, and such. Now, it's just compared how we see it in movies. Does it look epic? Yes. Arnold, his name is Arnold. Sylvester Stallone was firing an M60, the pig machine gun, and he was firing it with with one hand. So now it looks really cool, right? Um, Now it's really hard to kind of judge a gun that I've never really even fired before. Most of the guns on here I have fired, and most of the guns on here I played around with, but only in games, and they would still kind of technically kind of apply to as not using them, but being familiar with how they work, and such like that. So, does it look epic? Does it look cool? Of course, the machine gun always looks cool. It always looks cool, and like
I don't want you late.
yeah, and it always looks cool. Now, I would put it in a B mainly because we really don't even know how to really kind of even judge it in a way, like other than just our personal biases, which is yeah, and such like this. We'll put it in a respectable B because we really don't even know what to do with it. Now, the Remington. We just civilians, really. We know the ones that the ones that society will have has probably fired in recently. Now the Remington 500, you said, I think so, right? Remington, the Remington what? The Remington 700. Now this is I think it's a bolt action. It's bolt action. Yeah, bolt actions are really cool. I like bolt actions. Bolt actions are bolts. No, yeah, and if you're able to like keep down like looking down the sights without having to go out and just to move the bolt back again and such like that, then it's really cool. Like the op is basically bolt action, and I love the op. like the op brings me back so many bad memories of CS:GO. Yeah, the fucking and such. Now, this is a rifle that probably you would get, like, just so you could have a little small a bolt action. Hence where the meme comes from, where on the seventh day, God created the Remington bolt action rifle. They kill so that man could kill the dinosaurs. Hold on, wait. Oh, my headphones just died. Should have charged them beforehand. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay, you were saying my headset had died. Yeah, and like we said, bolt actions are really fun. Because it's just like a whole lot of mechanical things about it that make it fun. Like moving the slide back, moving the bolts back. Literally. Now, we would put it... I don't really think we should put it in an S, but I think we should put it in an A.
Well, okay, so what I do know, it the Remington is fair. It's one thing, it has its longevity. It's like good quality in terms of like what the AK has, but it's not like, oh yeah, this thing can survive at any temperature. You take that thing like any cold, it will freeze.
Yeah.
But it can last for a very long time if you take some good care of it. The Remington that I remember collecting was like 40 years old.
Yeah, like if you, as long as you regularly clean them and everything, then it'll be all right. And such. So where would you put it in?
I would put it in like A,
Low A, like right here, kind of, yeah, and such. Now we got this is, honestly, like, I'm divided whether to call it the AR-15 or call it or call it the fucking the AR or the M4, because M4 is military version and the AR-15 is civilian. I guess technically we could just call it the M4 for simplicity's sake.
yeah, no, it is, short. It's kind of like short. It's not like flat, I'd say. Kind of has a little stubby. I would say handguard.
Or we can't call this one the M16. I don't. I think the M16 and the M4 look very different. So you can,
Yeah,
although they look the
the handguard
same,
is very different.
they may look the same, but with a good eye, you can tell that they're different.
Yours is got a handrail on it.
Yeah,
And M16 has a longer handrail than
yeah, and so basically, almost every Texan in this God blessed state of Texas has an AR, has an AR.
That's the truest thing I've ever heard.
Like,
There's like in the I hate it when people have AR-15s. It's not
yeah, like they'll definitely have one, and there are cheap ones that you can get Let me look at Academy or Cabela's.
See like the weird like snowy desert camo.
Yeah. Well, on
Like Hallmark.
let me see. AR-15 rifle. See here. Let's sort by price, low to high. It's probably going to show me the parts. But I need to have the guns are here. Out of my face. Okay, so this is Walther. I can't fucking ever pronounce Walther right. Um, this is apparently this is what it looks like. This is the cheapest. Walther, or
It's like you're trying to say Walter, but the H is repeating you.
yeah, like the H is just like a jump scaring me. So this is, I guess this is,
I'm scared.
or wait, no, cheaper than dirt. Cheaper than dirt has a lot of like of weapons that are just like for like literally cheaper than dirt. I get it. It's like, man, this is cheaper than dirt. And what'd you say? Okay, so let's see here. For a
409. That's insane.
409, where? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah, this one is pretty. Hold on, let's see here. Filters. Where are filters? There's also some in 9mm, which I find it's not. I don't really find that funny, but you know, I mean, there are 9mm versions of the of the AR-15, right? This is. I guess this is. You could technically say this is the cheapest. What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Who is this Modern Warfare looking ass magazine?
What is that?
Now let's see here. Um,
That AR-15 looks like it like took the iron from because of polio.
yeah, no, this is the cheapest one. I think what makes it slightly more expensive if you get one is if it has Picatinny rails on the bottom. Now, this is what they'll do to you. They don't they don't give you a rear or a front sight.
Wait, how is no wait? How is the thing the stock in Picatinny rails? It costs less than the thing.
Like, why would you, if I had my own gun company, I would include a rear and a front sight with it. Now let's look at how much a AR AR-15 rear sight. Let's see here. See here on Amazon. Well, I mean, it's $25. This is A2. I'm pretty sure the front the front sight is also like, you know, $25 as well. I can't.
Okay, like why would the rear front sight cost different?
Yeah, and what's it called now? It is like I said. Every Texan has an AR-15, like in their safe right there, like you know, like it's instantly recognizable. It is American, also. It's American. Whether you like it or it's also like they like to say fully semi-automatic, full automatic fires 50 caliber. You put a brace put a pistol on a brace and turns into a gun. So like now where would we put? We would also put this at an S because it's also pretty reliable and proven. Now when it entered military service, it was when it was an F tier, but it was like literally a conspiracy slander campaign because nobody, the military was trying to not use it. They had seen it. They were like, okay, well, we don't like it, and then they were like, oh well, hey guys, guess what? The M16, the M, I think the M16 won.
M16, yeah, everybody said they hate it.
Yeah,
It's like it's like you're trying to gaslight your sibling and say that the M16 is like the best thing you ever tasted.
yeah, like that. And so like the main issues is that when the first one came out, it was adopted in the during the Vietnam War, and the ammunition that they were being given was like really crappy. Well, not crappy. It was. They're using 5.56, I believe so. they're using 5.56.
It was like they were using like the what Springfield is normally like.
30-06.
Is it called? Isn't it?
I can't remember right now, but basically, the story goes that the reason why the forward assist, you know, that little button that's on the side, on the right side of the weapon, that little push button that you see, kind of looks like a little target, and such like that. The reason why that was there is because the military was like, okay, well, we want something there that should that would feed it in case it, it doesn't feed it, we can just hit it there. And then the guy who was making it, he said no. And so they basically, what they did, this is what I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but basically what the military did was that they intentionally jacked some shit up on it and went like, hey, look, it needs it. And to get them to shut up, he just put the forward assist. And the reason why I did so poorly in Vietnam was because, well, it was like stupidly humid. Yeah, like it was like very humid in Vietnam, and the ammo really didn't, and the ammo in there didn't like it in there as well. So like there was like little times where where soldiers would drop their M16s in to get themselves a actual AK because it was a lot more better than what they were using. But like for a while, it was painted as a Fisher Price gun. Nobody liked it, but then as time passed by, people started liking it as it improved. Because, well, jungles aren't really are very hot and humid. So I guess you could put it in S tier along with the AK as well. It's very proven. It didn't have a really good start, but it's very well proven. Hey. Yeah, we could put it in the S tier, like because it had a bumpy start, right? But it still deserves to be up there, right? Because like I said, every Texan has one of these.
It's definitely improved since the original was like this. So yeah, I'd say it is.
I used to not like the carry handle on it, but the carry handle was pretty much completes the look on it. Like I like it with the rear sight. I like it with the rear sight, but the carry handle, it's grown on me. Now we've got the Barrett 50 cal, which
Eraser gun.
the fucking gun that fires erasers.
Civilian to civilian anti-tank, like that's not anti-tank.
Yeah, this for I'm pretty sure there's 4 people in here, but the chances of them being European is very small. But for any Europeans here, this is what we like to call the eraser because anything it hits turns into a fine red mist.
Still eats them.
Yeah, it turns them into a fucking smoothie. Just yippee!
The only so I love this. It's a bolt action.
It can be bolt action. I think no, I think it's semi-auto, but I think it can be.
I was gonna say there's a fully automatic barrel caliber.
Well, technically speaking, there's machine guns that fire 50 caliber, but that's only like unmounted machine guns.
Yeah, that's another mounted machine gun that has way like max 60 flying 30 meters.
Let me look up for the Barrett. I think there might be a bolt action Barrett. Well, yeah, there is a bolt action Barrett. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Now, I'm 18.
That's a 50
Yeah, this is 50 cal. Let's look how big this damn thing is. It can be in semi-auto. The Model 99 is actually bullpup, by the way. I'm pretty sure since it's so fucking big, you can't even fit bolts like things on here and such. Now let's see, these are also 50. I'm pretty sure. This is pretty nice. Look at this. Is this 50 cal? This is not 50 cal. I'm an idiot if it.
No, the assault rifle is not in 50 cal. I'll pay you.
There is LR, DMR. You see here. This is no, this is 308 Winchester. Let's see here. No, this is 5.56. This is 5.56. Now this looks pretty good. That better be a Magpul stock. I know when I see a Magpul stock. That looks like a Magpul stock.
That's definitely.
This is probably what is this one in? 338 Lapua. This is a 338 Lapua.
No, Tom, you just make a drawing, Tom, just like you, like looking at the computer, just like show like hearts on eyes,
Barrett 50 cal, my beloved. Now this is bolt action. Oh, you can also get it in you can also get it in FDE. That's the bolt action one. I think this is does not have a magazine. I'm pretty stupid for thinking that a magazine could fit right here. I mean, it could. It could. If you made the stock a bit bigger, it could fit a magazine that could be bolt action, just like that. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Thank you for stopping by for the stream. We'll continue this later, hopefully.